Shut up and sit down.
Alright, we're back with Battleground. This is the first episode of this series, and what we're going to be doing amongst this series is we're going to be testing a few detectors out. So as you can see here, starting from the left, we have the MINELAB X-Terra 705. That has a 12.5 by 8.5 inch coil. The next unit is the NOKTA MAKRO Amphibio Multi. That's stock 11 inch coil. And then we have the MINELAB E-Trac, that has the 12.5 inch sunray coil. And on the very end, we have the NOKTA MAKRO Simplex, and that is having the brand new SP35 coil. That's, I think it's a 13.5 by 12.5 inch coil. So as you can see, for the most part, all coils are pretty much the same. There is some size difference between them all, but this test is going to be one that's measuring if each unit can detect a coin amongst iron. So the reason I'm doing this series is I've been a user of the MINELAB E-Trac, and recently I've taken on the Amphibio and a lot of the NOKTA MAKRO other detectors, and I'm finding they're quicker and more responsive to coins in iron. So we're going to do a test today, starting with series number 1 with these 4 units. They're all set up pretty much exactly the same with higher than normal discrimination. These are suitable for high trashy park areas with the large coils. So what we're going to do is I'm going to choose an area of the ground here, and I think right in here we're going to put 2 items. We're going to put a piece of iron and actually a small copper penny relatively close together, and we're going to test each unit to see which one works better and can detect the coin amongst iron. So without further ado, guys, let's get started and cast your votes which one of these units it's going to come out on top. Alright, we've found a spot to conduct the test right here. We're using 0 discrimination on here, and we're going to put it right down here. There's this literally no signals down here and no targets, which is great. That's what we're looking for. So there you go. So we're going to use this spot right here. I'm going to put the 2 items on a bit of a cloth so you guys can more easily see them, and we'll get started. Alright, these are the 2 items we're going to test. Item on the left, a large piece of elongated iron, almost like a clasp for a lock or a gate latch or something like that, but that rings up iron on these units, so discriminated out it should be with the settings that we have today, and the copper penny should be detectable. But with the 2 items side by side, I'm thinking the iron, with it being a larger target, might overpower the signal from the coin and allow some of these units not to pick up that coin. So without further ado, guys, let's start with the X-Terra 705, and we'll circle the target, see if we can get it to repeat. Alright, so here's the X-Terra 705. As you can see, pretty high discrimination. Any of those black boxes at the bottom, I've discriminated out. And the very top end over there, where that arrow's going down, I've discriminated out the wraparound effect from iron targets as well. So let's get started. Let's swing this over those 2 targets and see if we can get that coin. Nothing. We're getting no signals actually from this coin at all. Nope. Let's move this and try it. Just throw that back there, and we'll try this again. Nothing. And I tell you guys, when you guys are going out to a lot of your sites that you've pounded hard and you think you've cleaned it out, there's a coin right there beside a piece of iron. If you have this unit, you're not getting anything. As you can see, 360, Nothing's coming through. So let's move on to the MINELAB E-Trac and see what we get with that. All right, guys, there's the MINELAB E-Trac set and ready to go. Discrimination, again, relatively high on this unit. All these units are running pretty much the same pattern. So let's swing this 12.5er, see if we can get that penny coming in. All right, here we go. Slightly angled, 0, nothing. Just the size of that piece of iron is overpowering the signal from that coin. Nothing that way. I think if we have a shot, it's going to be this way. Nothing. You're swinging along like this. You're going over it. This was my main concern. Now listen to this. Listen to this. The only reason we have, I'm anticipating with all these units, we might get a better signal this way, simply because of that metal target is lengthways. The coil might be able to just squeak in the corner of the small cent here by itself, but this way, I can't see any of these units detecting this coin this way. Nothing there. But this is the thing, right? I mean, if you're in a pounded out site and you're actually swinging this way, sure, you know what? You might get this. You might have maybe a 10% chance of hitting that coin. This could very well be a large cent or even a silver coin for that matter. It's gone. You're walking right by. And if you're coming in at an angle or this way, you're not going to get it. It's going to sit there forever. So anyway, that's the MINELAB E-Trac. Really doesn't do too much better than the X-Terra 705. So let's move on to the Amphibio and the Simplex with the new large coil. All right, guys, here we are with the NOKTA MAKRO Amphibio Multi. High discrimination again, look at the top. Almost the same as the X-Terra 705. And we're running in 3-tone right there. It's one of the most stable patterns or modes there is for the Amphibio. So we're going to hopefully be able to detect that coin here. So let's see what this one can come up with. It wants to. Let's keep walking around, see if we can get this thing to repeat. This is a tough test for any unit. A little tighter, no, tip. Nope. 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 Let's move this. You're gonna dig that. Put this back. Snap, crackle, pop. Not very much that way, I tell you. Nope. You know what? Let's go through some of the modes here, guys, while we're here. So let's go through to the general. This is the general mode. That's going to detect any metal, so there's no discrimination on this. Okay, 2-tone. Nothing. 3-tone. Nothing. 4. 5. 99. Beach. Deep. Cash. And then we're right back up to the general. And then we're back down to the 3-tone again. It wants to come through. Anyway, guys, that's the Amphibio Multi. Let's take it over to the Simplex with the brand new SP35 coil. All right, here's the Simplex now. Again, look at the discrimination pattern. We are on Part 2 mode, running sensitivity a little bit lower, same as the other units. So let's see if this unit can squeak out that small little coin with that brand new SP35 coil. as predicted. It's a little sketchy that way. It wants to come through, you can hear it. Guys, that is with the biggest coil that we've tested today. And the readings coming up on it, here we are. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better signal than that one. Nice clear signal. Guys, have a look at the settings again on the Simplex. We're running really high discrimination there, exactly the way that we showed you at the beginning. This thing's killed it. Anyway, here it is again. And this is even at an angle. The other ones aren't going to hit. You know what, let me grab the E-Trac and the other units. We'll do this exactly the same. Keep the camera rolling. So there you go. That is the Simplex. Turn it off. Here's the X-Terra 705. Same angle. Nothing. Turn that off. Let's get the E-Trac out here again. Everything's exactly the same as the way we had it. Nothing. I know you want to, you just can't. Alright, Amphibio guys. Let's do the Amphibio here. One last time. We'll end with the Simplex, with that SP35 coil, that big one. Biggest coil today, and it actually is detecting the target. Amphibio, exactly the same as the way we had it. Nothing. Let's end with the Simplex. .78. Imagine that on a farm field or any hunted out site. That's incredible. We're going to throw on the stock 11-inch coil now. And we're going to try this again, see if it cleans up even more. So we'll be right back. Alright, here we are again. Simplex, same settings, but with the 11-inch stock coil. So let's see how this one is going to do on this test. I'll take it right over here and we'll give it a go. So here it is. It knows there's something there, it just can't pick it up. And then we're back around to the parallel again. Man. Awesome. All right, guys, there is the lineup. Winner today by a long shot. NOKTA MAKRO Simplex, killer. And even with that huge coil there that's bigger than the 12.5 on the E-Trac, it just killed the other ones. Anyway, awesome. Simplex, definitely a winner. And with that kind of performance, you guys need one of those in your arsenal. Excellent unit to have and waterproof. And second place, I'd have to go with the Amphibio on this one. The E-Trac, it knew something was there, it just could not sniff it out. I got a little bit more repetitiveness with the Amphibio with that coin. And the X-Terra 705, there are reasons why it's now discontinued, but I will defend it to some extent. This X-Terra 705 with a 15-inch COIL-Tech coil on it has found the deepest coin I've ever detected with a unit, and that was 18 inches deep in hard-packed clay. I pulled an 1748 2 real out. So I'm not selling it. It's staying in my arsenal. Great for farm fields. Open it right up and see what you can get. But overall, guys, I tell you, I hope you guys enjoyed this test. This was episode 1 of Battleground, and the next time we're going to work with some silver coins amongst nails. And it won't always be these 4 detectors. It could be completely new units.